And welcome back to Poultergeist Board Games. Today we are playing Black Flight. We are going to be doing an offensive patrol with my Black Flight. We are going to get this on the road. Alright, so I already have my patrol plan and everything, but I'm going to roll for the weather. See what we get here. So we have a cloud as current weather. And then we have clear as the forecast weather. Okay, so now we have all our planes available. We have no pilots that are sick or anything. Our daily order is offensive patrol. I have our patrol plan set for the day. No special orders today. So now we're gonna take off. And we have a -1. So our planes are on the runway here. And we will take off. We get a 9, -1's 8. So that's a successful takeoff here on the takeoff map. So now these planes, this is your operational map, so of your aerodrome, and so I had my planes were in hangars here, so I moved them to the runway. Now you move them to the on patrol box here, so they're out on patrol. All right, so I'm going to put that away because you don't use that until the very end. Okay, so our our offensive patrol will take us from here in Hutham to this aerodrome in Vevelgem aerodrome. So our route we're going to take to avoid some of these areas is we're going to go up here and around to down there, so we don't have to roll for extra enemies, and then back probably across and through, whichever's the shortest route. All right, so we're after takeoff. Our turn duration, these have already been shuffled. So our turn duration, we are a 1. So our flight starts here at our aerodrome. So we're going to move 1. And then we have to roll on our encounter chart here. We have to roll on allied encounters on table B2. So let me roll that. And there is no encounter there. And then on enemy, no encounter there. Okay, so then we go next turn. Oh, and we're increasing altitude, so we went from 1,000 to 2,000 feet. Because at this level, or at low level, we go, sorry, can't see that. At low level, we're going 1,000 feet. We can go 1,000 feet. So we moved to 2,000. All right, so now we're going to turn 3. Reshuffle deck, I'm not gonna do that. Turn duration 2. So now we move 2. So we're gonna go 1, 2. And we roll on our charts again. Nothing for the allied. And nothing for the enemy encounter. And then So 1, 2, we're up to 4,000 feet, level 2. We need to get above level 4 before we hit no man's land. All right, so we got a 6 here. So 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll be at 750. Okay, so by the time we finish, we'll be at 750, but we have to kind of loiter, I think. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then loiter 3, 4, 5, 6, to get us to 9,750 feet in alt level 5, which puts us above Archie fire. So then our next turn we'll be able to go across without getting any ground fire or anything. Okay, so we have to roll on our charts. Nothing on the Allied. And nothing on the enemy. Okay, so let's see here. We're gonna go, all right, we have to roll or move 3 now. So that's gonna take us over 1, 2, 3. So that puts us at our first target. And so we moved, and we are at 9,750. So we moved to 10,500 as one first move, and then 11,250 as second move, and then 12,000 as a third move. Okay, so we're at 12,000 feet, alt level 6, and we have just hit our first target at Hutham. So we're gonna roll now, both. Nothing on the Allied chart, and nothing on the German chart. No, just out of range on the German chart. Okay, so shoot, it was turn. We're going to turn 5 now. All right, so we go 2. So 1, 2, and then roll. Nothing on the Allied. 9. Nothing on the enemy chart either. Okay. Move this. Oh, we want to keep moving. So we move 2 sets. 12,750, 13,500 now. Okay. 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you see that? We're on the far edge of the map, right over there, and our target's right here. Okay. All right, Allied. Nothing on the Allied chart, and nothing on the enemy chart. All right, oh yeah, we moved 3, so we'll be at 14,250, and then 15,000 would be turn 2, turn 3 would be 15,750. Okay, we're at alt level 8 now. Okay, so, all right, a 5. So we're gonna stop here, and we have to roll twice because we're at an aerodrome. So we get nothing on the Allied side and nothing on the enemy side. All right, so that was 3, 4, 5. And so 15, 16, 5. 16, 5 would be 1. 17, 250 would be 2. And then we'll just stay at 18,000. So we've moved our turn track down, or our altitude track down to 18,000. Move to turn 8 here, and we are heading back home. So we'll just take this top track back. All right, we get a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're over no man's land. Nothing on the Allied side. And finally, we get something on the enemy side. Okay, so now we get to see what we're going to get here. Scouts. So we're gonna roll. All right, so we put our scout here. Put our scouts there, and they are going to be, we're gonna roll for initiative. So 1 to 3 is initiative for the enemy, and then 4 to 6 is for we would get the initiative. So we get a 4, so we have the initiative. All right, so let's see, drop in on these scouts. We are at alt level 9. And they are we have a cloud. See if we have to place our weather band here. Cloud, right? There's a cloud. Yeah. So partly cloudy weather band at D6 plus 1. So 5 plus 1 is 6. So at altitude level 6, we have partly cloudy skies. All right, so you put partly cloudy skies on our chart. I'll move the tactical chart over here in a minute. All right, so now we got to roll the altitude that they're at. Okay, so they are going to be at medium altitude. And then let's find out exactly what we're facing. Oops. T36, so 13. All right, so we get 3 Albatross D3s. All right, so when you grab for your D3s, you just do it blindly because there's aces and things that you can get. So our first pull is a novice pilot. Second pull is another novice. I've shot a lot of these planes down, so they're getting kind of thin. And then we have an ace. All right. So they are coming in at medium height. Let's find out exactly what height they're going to be at. They are at D3 at medium, so D4 plus 3. So at 5, they're at level 5. All right, so they are below the clouds. And then I have to roll for facing. So let's see, facing right. All right, so we're gonna be coming in from behind them, but first we're gonna have to spot them because they are, let me bring this over so it's clear, more clear. Okay, so there's our stack. Here's the clouds level. So they're below the cloud level. So we're going to, and they're going away from us. So we're gonna have to spot them. 1 to 2 not spotted, 3 to 6 is spotted. So we spot them. We got a 3. So we spot them. So we can 1, 2, 3. We can dive 4. So we're gonna dive right through the clouds here. 1, 2, 3, and go after them. We get a +1 because we are tailing. We're at a tailing advantage. And then we have to roll for gun jam. Just saw gun jams, 2d6. Okay, so we got an 8, no gun jams. All right, so no gun jams. That's good. All right, so now we can conduct our attacks. So, we have our flight leader, Jason. He has, he shoots down, okay, that's after he shoots down a plane. Some pilots are born with gunnery. For every hit he gets a +3 die roll on the damage table. Let's see, pilot 2, Mike. During dogfight, the opposing side has initiative and taxes formation below. Okay, so that doesn't apply. Third pilot, Nick. When outnumbered, so he's not outnumbered. Okay, so that doesn't apply. Our fourth pilot, Donald. He has, when outnumbered, we're not outnumbered, so that doesn't apply. And then our new pilot, Charlie, he, this is the first time we get to see his. Whenever an allied pilot suffers a wound, whether he flies into a rage and seeks revenge. Okay. Okay, let's see what his vice is. He claims all victories by the formation and dogfights he flies as his own. He argues relentlessly until they are formally reassigned to him, which always happens. He never rolls more than 2 attack dice in dogfights. This card is permanent and cannot be removed. Oh, great. All right, so, interesting. So everyone, let's see, our flight leader gets to roll 5 attack dice. Mike gets to roll 2, Nick 2, so that's 5, 7, 9, 11. Charles gets to roll 1, so that's 12. 5, 7, 9, 11, 12. 12 dice we get to roll. Let's see what we get. Fours are bad. 1s and 2s are defense. And then the other 6. 2, 3 hits. 5 defend. And a nothing. Alright, so all we got were 3 hits. But let's see what they roll. They roll 1, 2, 3, 4 dice. So I'll roll these 4. So 1 hit and 1 defend. Okay, so one of our hits goes away and one of our defends gets taken up by their hit. So we get 2 hits. Now to determine who got the hits. So let's see. Pilot 1, so Jason got a hit. Jason got both hits. All right, so Jason gets a +3 on his damage roll. So he got a 20, which means he shoots down one of the planes. And then a 12. So let's see which one gets shot down. Number 2. So that one will get shot down. And then a 12. Let's see what the 12 is on the damage table. All right, a 12 is a wing spar damage, -3 attack dice, and ignore all successful defends in subsequent rounds. So that is going to go for, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. So a 3. So this guy gets wing spar damage. And he won't be able to shoot because he only has 1 attack die and it's -3. Okay, so he's pretty much done. All right, so then we're gonna have to check for breaking off. We have to see if the planes, if they can break off or not. Okay. All right, a 4. All break off except 1 airplane. Select it at random. Continue gameplay into the next dogfight. All right, so 1 plane gets to leave. So we'll do, the top one is 1 to 3, 4 to 6, 1 to 3, 4 to 6. For the other plane, this is for who gets to break off. So he's breaking off. So he's taken off. He's out of the fight. He's still in the fight. Oh, you know what I forgot to do is add my +1 attack die for everybody because we were tailing. Oh well. All right, so we forgot to add the +1. All right, so we're gonna do round 2 of this dogfight. We have initiative because we have more guns than they do. We drop a level as you dogfight. You drop a level in altitude. So we just did that. Now we do. I believe we do facing again. So let's see, a 2. Okay, so now we're going head on, so there's no advantage for us this time, even though I messed up the last one. Okay, so we will be attacking again. Same thing, we have 12 dice. So let's do 6 here. So we get 1, 2 hits, 3 nothings, and 1 defend. And then we get 2 more hits and 3 defends. Oh, that was a 5, so 4 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. 5 hits, 4 defend. And then there you get to roll 2 dice. So they get 2 defends. So that takes 2 of our shots. So we get 3 hits on them. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, actually, I need to figure out who's shooting who. All right, so, all right, so pilot 3, which is Nick, he will be shooting first, and he gets a 4. So a 4 is stray bullets in the cockpit. A 3, so he's out of control. So this plane gets out of control. And then our next shooter is Charles. Charles gets his first kill. So he shoots that plane down, shoots an ace down. Good job. All right, so Charles gets his first kill, an ace. And then, so that ends the dogfight. And we clear this up. All right, and then we are back up here. The scouts go bye-bye. And then we now are headed home. So we get a 7. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We make it home. We roll for enemy, allied and enemy encounters. Nothing on the allied. And nothing on the enemy. So that is it. Now we have to land, actually. So now we have to land. So we have to get a 5 or higher. We have a -1 still. Actually, we were at 9. Let's see if the weather progressed, because we got to turn 10. So the weather, we have to roll. 2. So it shifts towards the forecast. Where is it? It's under here. So it was clouds, so now it's windy. So now we have a -3 for our landing. Or actually, I have to see if it moves. So just 1, okay. So yeah, we have windy weather coming in. So, but we get a 9 -3 is 6. So we still passed the landing check. So we landed successfully. All right, so we're back at base. We landed. And that is how this game's played. So hope you enjoyed this. This game's played. So hope you enjoyed this. And it's a fun game to play. I give this game a 4.5 out of 5 ghosts because it's a lot of fun. The components are really nice, especially if you get the deluxe edition. You get these larger airplane pieces, which are really nice. Thomas did a great job on the artwork. The canvas map is always nice. I love the canvas maps. Yeah, it's a great game. He's coming out with expansions. He's working on the German, I think it's Josta 18. So that'll be neat to have another complement, to add in here. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.